Special Beam Cannon!
SB Cannon coming at you, and welcome back to another episode of Shots Fired. This is episode number 5, and if you guys haven't noticed, it's a new month. We in February right now. February. And you know what's special about February? President's Day. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not President's Day. Who cares about the presidents? Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is in February, and Valentine's Day is awesome. And in honor of Valentine's Day, I'm gonna talk about something a little personal. A little bit personal. I'm gonna talk about my first kiss. Now let me preface the story by telling you guys that this happened in the 4th grade when I was 10 years old. So it's not my first real kiss. It's just it's the first time that I had to reach down deep inside myself and pull out the courage to tell a girl how I felt. Now like I said, 10th grade, I was 10 years old, SB Cannon, 10 years old, looking like Corey Baxter from That's So Raven, with the Harry Potter transitions, the Harry Potter glasses that turned dark when you went in the sun. Everybody wanted those, but I had those, and they were expensive. So thank you, Mom, for that. But anyways, 10-year-old SB Cannon, chilling in class, all of a sudden, I think I liked this girl. And it wasn't really all of a sudden, but this girl, she just appealed to me, and all of a sudden, I just liked her. Like, I wanted her to be mine. And this girl, she wasn't just a girl, she was my rival. Like, this is elementary school, so you're in one class with the same 20 people all year long. Now this particular girl, she was in my last class too. She was in the same class as me last year as well. Well, the year before, obviously. In 3rd grade, she was in the same class as me, and she was my rival back then. She was my rival. Every year in school, I always had a rival, somebody who just trying to one-up me. One-up me like you smarter than me. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm the smartest. I'm the smartest. That's why you're my rival, because I'm the smartest. You know what I'm saying? You're below me by one level. She was my rival. And through our rivalry, I kind of developed feelings for her. I started liking her. Like, for a little 10-year-old 4th grader, I don't even know if I was able to like somebody like that, but I did. I liked this girl. Her name is Kimberly, by the way. Kimberly, you know, like Kim Possible. You know, like Lil Kim, the rapper, who's not really that good. You know, like Kimberly, the Power Ranger, the Pink Ranger. Yeah, her name is Kimberly. She was my rival. She wasn't as much as my rival in 4th grade. In 4th grade, she was just more of a friend because, as previously stated, I started growing feelings for this girl. I started liking her. And so, I'm stuck in this position, like, how do I tell her that I like her? My little 10-year-old mind didn't understand that I could simply just tell her that I like her. I could just, hey Kimberly, how are you doing today? You doing good? I'm doing good too. Here's the deal, I like you. Do you like me? Where are we gonna go with this? See, my 10-year-old mind didn't register that I could just do that. So I had to come up with this elaborate plan to get her, to get myself in a position to let her know that I liked her, you know? And I'm just thinking, how can I let her know that I like her without directly just telling her? Because it would be weird if I just told her, right? Right? That would be weird. So I had to come up with some kind of idea to tell her without telling her. And so I'm thinking, what do adults do? Okay, when adults want to be together, the dude, he gets a ring, he gives it to the girl. So I'm like, okay, let me get a ring, let me give it to her, she'll like that. She'll like that. Simple as that. But it's not that simple, because, like, where am I going to get a ring? I'm a 4th grader. I don't have any money. I'm 10 years old. What am I going to do? I'm looking like Corey Baxter from That's So Raven. Chubby. You know, I'm just, what am I going to do about money? And let me tell you guys, my family went to church every single Sunday back then. And after church, we would always go to CC's Pizza to eat. You know, CC's Pizza, all you can eat for only $3.99. You know, CC's Pizza with the food is good. We would always go to CC's, and I know what you're thinking. SB Cannon, what does this have to do with the story? Chill out. Just chill out. Let me finish real quick. So we went to CC's every Sunday, and at CC's they had a game room. You know, you had your Battletoads, your X-Men, had your Double Dragon, had your fighting games, had your Tekken in there, like Tekken 2 or something in the arcade, in the little game room. But not only did they have games in the game room, they have these little prize games, basically. You know, you put in your 50 cents, you turn the dial to chink to chonk to chank, you get yourself a prize. Now, one of those machines had plastic jewelry in there. Plastic jewelry. That was my key. That was me. I needed that. So I got my little dollar from my mom. Went to the change machine, got me 4 quarters. I got 2 chances to get something good. I'm eyeing up the machine, and I'm like, okay. You see that pink ring back there in the back? I want to get that. Now, this is not a claw machine. I do not get to move it around and pick what I want. No, I put in my quarter, I turn it, it's random. Now, in this machine, there are necklaces, there are bracelets, there are rings, there are earrings, there's all kinds of little jewelry, plastic jewelry in this machine. And there's this one pink ring in there that I want to get. I see it and I'm pointing at it. I'm like, hey, there's one of them down there near the bottom. I'm getting that. So I put in my 50 cents. I turn the crank. I turn it to chink, to chonk, to chank. I get out the little plastic container. I open it up. What I got in here? It's a ring. It's a ring, but it's orange. Like, what I'm gonna do? Who likes orange? Come on. I like orange flavored things, but I don't like orange the color. No, this is not. And it's not just orange. It's really a silver band, but it has this orange tribal pattern around it. And I'm like, ugh, no, let's try this again. So I'll get my other 50 cents, my last 50 cents, because my mom only gave me $1. She kind of cheap. I put it in there, turn the crank, to chink, to chank, to chonk. I don't know if I did it in that order the first time. I get my plastic container, open it up, look inside there. It's a ring. That's promising, but it's blue. Like, what blue is closer to pink, I guess, maybe. But this ring, it was kind of like the orange one in the fact that it was a silver band, but it had the tribal pattern, the blue tribal pattern around it. So I'm like, okay, I can work with this. I can work with this. I don't really like the orange one, so I'm going to give her the orange one because I'm a little bit selfish. So, the next day at school, the Monday at school, I take the ring, I put it in her desk. How did I know which desk she sat in? Because we had assigned seats. And I watched her a lot because I liked her. That's weird, you know, but when you like somebody, you're going to watch them a lot. I watched her. I saw her sitting at that desk every single day. Next to her best friend Miranda, every single day. In that desk, over there in the corner, every single day. She sat there all day, every day, in that corner, in that desk. So I put the ring in the desk. That's what I did. You know, I got there early, put the ring in the desk, sat down in my seat, mission accomplished. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, that's done. Now all I gotta do is wait for her to grab it. She's gonna grab it. She's gonna grab the ring. She's gonna look at it. She's gonna be like, oh my God, this ring is the best thing ever. And then she's gonna look around and she's gonna say, who gave me this ring? And that's when I come in. I raise my hand. I exclaim that I gave her the ring and that I like her. I lay out all my feelings, smack dab on the table. I lay them out. Lay them out. Lay them out like I gave him a spine buster. Just lay them out. That's what I'm gonna do. Lay out my feelings all on the table when she asks. Now let me tell you what really happened. Let me tell you what actually happened. She sat down at the table, at her desk. She saw the ring. She got it. And she had it. And instead of, you know, I don't know, maybe asking who gave it to her, or at least thinking about it for 5 seconds, she automatically assumes that this other guy gave it to her. His name was Ronnie Farmer. Ronnie Farmer. Like, I know I live in Texas, but why his last name gotta be Farmer? Like, come on. I mean, we already down here in the South. We already country. Why your last name gotta be Farmer? But she thinks that he gave it to her. she just thinks that he gave it to her because he already liked her. Everybody knew that he liked her. And so she automatically thinks that he gave it to her. No. No, he can't just come in and swoop up and take my credit. No. But, guys, it looks like we're out of time. We're out of time for this episode. Wow. So I guess I'm going to have to finish this episode next week. Next week, we're going to have to find out what happened. So make sure you tune in next week to see what happened. Because, I mean, y'all know I'm not going to let this dude just swoop in and take credit for my work. Alright. Y'all tune in next week. SB Cannon, out.